There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on back to my channel. We'll get started here.
Hail.
Actually, let's see what we got. Hey, I managed to sell some of my things. It looks like I sold one. It's Christmas Eve Miracle. Yeah, you know. I sold a tier 1, it looks like, for 1.5 thing. This I don't think is going to go anywhere for a bit. Low tier fixers, I may end up selling some of these. Probably not. Maybe. But it looks like my flasks ended up selling. And maybe one of my mid-tier fixers or my low-tier fixers ended up selling. Or maybe one of my stats. We'll move this in here now. Actually, we'll keep it where it is. Yeah, how are you doing, Nav? Low tier maps, mid maps, my tier 1 stats, big, fast, and instants. Usually people end up picking those up. Let's pick up my stuff. I'm surprised. I think we're actually going to be able to make some pretty decent currency this time around, considering I am going to follow some very specific stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on into it. Our maps are fairly good. I think what I'm looking for is to really push my boundaries on what I can and can't do here. Tier 8 seem to be what I'm stuck at for right now. I don't think it's anything bad. I think we can actually push it pretty well. And I am getting enough Regal Orbs to make it work. So, they are pretty decent. If this is a boss map, we are not going to use we're not going to use this 8. We'll put it at the bottom. We haven't seen a single, scroll of wisdom. Doing good on yourself? I'm doing great. I'm not working right now. I'm home. We're going to do our New Year's Eve tradition and go out and grab, Chinese food. So, that'll be fun. Kind of just been something that Luft and I have done for a long time now. So her family ends up getting Chinese food because, it's the only thing that's open. It's funny because it's a Jewish tradition where a lot of Jewish people would go out for Chinese food because, they don't celebrate Christmas. But there's nothing open, so they would just end up getting Chinese food. So that's usually the Jewish way to celebrate Christmas, believe it or not. I'm sure there is some angry Jew shaking his fist at me being like, that's not how we celebrate it! Tell me otherwise. The many Jews that I have dated. Alright, let's get off the Jews here and get on to pathing. 281. I'm gonna unstash this, and we're gonna slap it, and it's probably gonna have a lot of stuff. I think Chinese people... That's not right! Chinese people do not have impaired vision. That ain't how that works. They got eyes the same as everybody else. In China, they celebrate Christmas by buying KFC. I'm pretty sure that's Japan, isn't it? Huh? Yeah, it's Japan. In China, they celebrate Christmas by doing Christmassy stuff. Or fireworks. they do have some of the best fireworks in the world, so they do be doing a lot of that. Oh my god, this thing's gonna be nanners. Speaking about food, you made fried PB&J? What is that? Fried PB&J? That's so odd. Ooh. Ooh, it's got such a solid thing. I wonder if... Ooh, let me see what it's got on it. I didn't even bother to take a look at it. Sheer weapons set. I would like to see what it has in it currently. 36. It's 18. Okay, 18. So that's fine. Fried PB&J, how does that, like... I can't imagine you wanting to fry PB&J, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. I'm not the biggest fan of PB&J, though. It's cool, but, like... I don't know. I'd prefer other stuff. Alright, to the maps we go. Since this is a boss map, we are going to pull this. We'll put this down. It's cool, and I really think this is a nice piece of equipment. I may end up selling it to somebody, because it only has the... It has a tier 3, 2, and 4 for its shield, so it's not as big as it could be, but it's a pretty nice piece of equipment anyway. I think we could even tap this thing to see if it pops out one more, or at least a better piece. Yeah, because if it had any type of resistance on it, it'd be a very, very strong piece of equipment. Even losing some of the resistance I have right now, which I think I'm hella capped out for cold and lightning. The fire resistance is pretty minimal. 23 would take us down to 58, 82, and 104. So we could take that helmet off and still get something out of it. Yeah, let's fucking tap it, right? Put the peanut butter and jelly between bread. Put a cup down in the middle to make it look like the Uncrustable. Pancake batter, mix it, oh, we'll fry it. Ah, okay. Gotcha, the batter. That makes sense now. Let's tap it. It may not be great, but it's probably decent. 9% lightning resistance. What a value. Alright. If we put this on, we could probably... That's fire resistance, that's fire resistance, this is fire and cold. We could probably take off the colds and put on fire resistance. Sorry, I'm like trying to fix no because cold would be necessary. It's got 12 on here, right? Or is that 14? It's a 12, so we would put it at 70, which is below cap. Not good enough. This is fire, that's fire. We might have a better ring or something, so let's put this back on for now. But I think we can get a better ring for this. It's too bad that that lightning resistance is there. That it tapped out something garbage. Because anything that we try and chaos off of that is just going to be bad. Sorry, I'm thinking about, before we get into maps and do anything, what I can... Oh, hold on, I'm a big Dumbo. I could put the fire resistance in this thing, but that would still only give me... That would still only give me what if we had another 14 fire resistance for it would only give me 72, which is not bad, but it's not good enough. Not good enough. If ears didn't evolve, we wouldn't know what the earth has sounds around. It'd be other forces of deciphering the body parts to decipher it. I'm sure we would, but I mean, ears evolving was kind of inevitable. Like, almost everything has ears. I mean, a lot of things don't have eyes, so, like, I assume that sound is less important than sight when it comes down to it. This would be a really good piece of equipment. I don't think we can actually equip the other helmet that we have. We might be able to. I don't know. We're still down on stats. 21. Oh, level 80. So one more level and then I can equip this thing. And that fixes some of our problem. ES, rarity, ES. So I'd lose a little bit of life. Gain some ES. Fix out my resistance. And then be able to go ahead and equip, I think, a chess piece. But we'd have to find sources of spirit elsewhere. Or take off some of our other stuff. How much spirit would we be losing? Total of 32. It'd be possible. We don't. This isn't what we're going to be equipping. We're going to be equipping, for anybody who hasn't seen what we are aiming for, we're going to be aiming for this thing right here, which is 121 int. Oh, it has fire resistance. So we may not even need to worry about the fire resistance. When we equip this and this, the fire resistance will get fixed, but then we're going to have to worry about our spirit, which I think I can take off some of the supports for the spirit. So, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then we can go ahead and slot in another shield thing to get more ES on top of that. Pretty significant. It's almost 100 plus points for ES, so that's not bad. This energy shield isn't even that bad. I have decent energy shield, like low energy shield rolls, so I know your secret. Ah, what secret would that be? Tier 10. Yeah, we'll run it. We'll run this right now. Should be all fine. I know you shower naked, you dirty little thing. You got me. You got me. A long time ago, I found out I didn't need to wear swimming trunks in the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh, right, nobody's gonna see me in here." Tee-hee-hee. And then, voila. To this day, you found me out. Less cooldown recovery, that's gonna make this slightly pain in the ass, but I can do it. Hey, it could be worse. I could be showering in jeans.
Reload.
I'm sure there's some people who are out there doing that. Was that an uncut spirit 17? Oh, just regular uncut gem 17. We will go for gas grenades because that's my main source of damage at the moment. I mean, aside from the explosive grenades, obviously. They're doing a lot of work, but truly the gas grenades are doing more. They're doing the big setups.
Who's next?
Oh my god. It's crazy, like, that it just can't keep up with shit. Door open. You should shower swim trunks because your family didn't trust you until you accidentally broke the bottom part of the shower with trunks on. That's so funny. I don't know anybody who showers with trunks on, so that's a little odd. But hey, to each their own. You know, if you got a Hydra gobbler from, you know, the gobbler getter, I guess. Don't want to get your shit snatched, right? $5 or $6 when it happened. Yeah, you gotta be careful. The weenie man will just, when you're not looking, he'll come over and just snatch your weenie. That's how that works, right? You won't be paying attention, but you'll hear the Oscar Mayer theme song, and suddenly you look down. Ken doll. Listen, I'm not even 20 minutes into my stream, and we're talking about dicks. All right, can we can we calm down? It's too early. How does this always happen? Oh, dead end. Yeah, should have known.
Reload.
The one thing that I think a lot of the other builds have over this, and I think it's kind of why I think Bow tends to be stronger, is the fact that Bow kind of just does its attacks and doesn't really need the setup or anything. Where Crossbow is very strong, but requires a little bit of setup to do stuff with. Like, I have to set up the grenades, or I have to set up the gas and rolling and stuff like that. Where, you know, if I was playing a Bow build, I wouldn't have to. Right, I gotta be a little more cognizant because I have reduced cooldowns. Hey, a greater exalted orb, hot dog.
You there, local, come here.
Unexpected, beautiful little find.
Eat this!
We'll crack that when we're ready to do our thing. We'll set up our expedition first. Wish YouTube had voice recording or a call because I get tired of typing after a while. There should definitely be a voice option that you can go ahead and just speak what you have to say. I mean, if you're on your phone, if you're on your PC, I guess that makes sense. Where do we go? Immunity to chaos, flasks, charges. Okay. So, we'll gently put this right here as tippy-tip as we can go. Perfect.
Gambling with our lives.
Then, we'll move this over here to get cold resistance, lightning, do not grant flasks. I'm fine with that. We'll grab those two. Max life, we can do that, and then we can grab these two here. Perfect. I try, but it says wrong words, so sentences don't make sense. Better to type it. Yeah. Gotta take the good with the bads, you know.
I'll break you. Go! I'm a regular archaeologist.
Alright, easy enough. Nothing too fantastic. I might get rid of my chance orbs because I don't have any intention to chance. I'm sure a lot of people can play the lotto, and I'll make money off of it, because whenever who hits it, doesn't matter to me. If you teleported 10 feet to the right, how fucked would you be? I mean, I'd probably be in my neighbor's apartment, so pretty fucked considering there's a cop who lives, like, just a couple doors down from me. And they would probably pop over, like, immediately. So pretty fucked, legally speaking. Not like there'd be anything too bad, but, like, legally speaking, pretty bad. Probably would not be waking up in a great place tomorrow. But yeah, it's not like I'll be teleporting into a volcano or some shit. I mean, I hope not. I hope I won't teleport into somebody's, like, cooking pot.
Simple enough.
Alpha tally, sure. Falconer's jacket, not worth grabbing. If it's got a tier 5, I think I might pick it up, but I don't know if I'm going to start picking up every Tom, Dick, and Harry that runs my way. If it's got ES, maybe. Honestly, the control on this isn't bad, since all projectiles pretty much pin, even my gas grenades pin. So, like, whether they get hit with the main projectile piece, whether they get hit with the grenade, like, they're pretty much stopped in place by near everything. If I can get more pin buildup, which is what I'm aiming for, then I shouldn't have any problem with it. Oh! Is it this lady? Is it the lady? Heck, you're...
Leave this place.
Yeah, what do you mean? She ain't gonna leave this place, not me. So long, sucker. Yeah, foul intruder. Alright, get out of here. Alright, my tier 11 Waystone. I'm already technically in red maps, even though I'm not actually in red maps. This is a really short map. Hey, you need to drink water, good sir. I'm looking out for your hydration. Can I instant you a glass of water to drink? Yeah, don't worry. I'll do that right now. Hey, baby! Can you get me a glass of water? I forgot to grab water for myself. Don't worry, water is on its way. You'll hear me gluck gluck here in a second.
Have you found more of what we...
Evasion tier 2, garbage. Life ints, garbage. It's only a tier 2, right? For the int, yeah. 300 evasion, garbage. What are we? Garbage, but we'll break that for its parts. Garbage and garbage. And this is also garbage. Thank you. Alright, 1 glass of water gone. Thank you for taking care of your fellow streamers. I think it's funny that a lot of streamers will be like, "Oh, help me with my basic hygienic principles!" And I'm just like, okay. You know, I haven't been drinking a lot of water, so honestly, kind of it is appreciated because I get into streaming and do forget to drink water, but you know, normally I'm fairly healthy and take care of myself, and I'm begging people to take care of me, but tier 2 Greater Exalted. I didn't even know what a Greater Exalted is worth.
Yes?
In terms of regular Exalted. Let's see. A Greater Exalted versus a Regular Exalted. So 1 to 4. Okay. Minimum item is 35. I wonder, let me check what Greater Exalteds are to Chaos. 4 to 7. So, roughly they're closing in on the same price. 1 to 2, essentially. 1 to 2. Think of any fictional character. Alright, I'm thinking of a fictional character. Shoot. What are we doing? So 1 to 2 for Greater Exalted. Let me see what the tier 3 Perfect Exalted is worth. It's worth 90 Greater Exalted. Is a Perfect 90? Minimum is level 50. And what's it worth for regular Exalts? 230. So essentially, a Perfect Orb is worth 1 Divine? Yeah, essentially 1 Perfect Orb is worth 1 Divine. Cool. Alright, next map. That's not where I want to go. Next is Forge. Do we keep going this way, or are we going to go down? You know what? Let's go down so that way we don't burn through some of our other maps, and we'll just keep going down. I think that's... We're going down, down, and we're looking around. The Citadel's going down swinging. We could probably do these tier 9 maps. That's 5 slot. That's 4 slot. We have... We'll take 3 of these tier 8s and up convert. Because I would like to start doing tier 9s. I can do tier 9s. My concern is I don't have the defenses for tier 9s, but I can't accomplish them. So... I don't have enough alks to just alk and go. So we're still doing, we're still blue taps. Periodically cursed with, ugh, that could be terrible. Less rate of energy. Oh my god, that's garbage. Oh boy, that's hella bad. We're just gonna take it as is. I'm not gonna fuck around with it. Okay, that character who's breaking your... Hoping to break any you choose. Okay, that character is who's breaking, whose house we're breaking into. I hope you chose wisely. Probably not a good idea. I can't say that we would survive breaking into Felix the house's cat. Or Felix the cat's house. Not a good idea. It could have been Woody the Woodpecker. I mean, hell, it could have been Aang, but I think Aang would have just been like, oh, who's breaking into my house? And lectured us. But...
Bye-bye!
yeah, Felix the cat, not a great thing. That's some pretty universal power levels. As long as we don't get hit with that temporal thing, we should be fine. Like, I can handle a lot of the bullshit that's going in. Especially since we can pin most of the shit that's gonna be in our way. Superior, yeah, we'll get a scrap out of that.
Hello there!
Damn, this is not a good place to have your base, Rog. There's so much here, and nothing that I can really click onto. But sure, let's do it. I think I can hit both. I can. Hot. Can I hit all three? Because that'd be super hot. No. Only the two. Actually, maybe we can hit three. If I'm very... No, we can only hit one or two. We can only hit two at once, not all three. Alright, alright. Just had to be how it is.
Sure
Felix the cat?
placement?
Who's that? Why is he... What can he do that's so dangerous? Felix the cat is old cartoon era. Like, he's kind of during the era where things like,
I hope you know what
what's
you're
it
doing.
called? Things like Cuphead are based out of. That art style. And any cartoon that comes from that particular art style is gonna fucking wreck shit. Do we go for this? Because I don't think we can hit both. We may be able to hit both. Let's see. We can. I think? No, we can only hit one or the other. Maybe if we get a right position. No, it's either one or the other, I think. 80% increased or rarity. We'll go with this rather than the other. For quantity.
Detonation time.
Nah, Courage the Cowardly Dog taught me to swing first and ask questions later. That's funny. Yeah, Courage is a pretty good choice. But, you know, the problem with Courage is he's also got pretty good cartoon powers. I think Courage is actually fairly high when they talk about power scaling for cartoons. Courage scales fairly high from what I remember. He's not one of the highest, but he is pretty up there. Comparatively, I think Courage the Cowardly Dog scales into, like, the, into, like, superhero scaling, and not just, regular cartoon scaling. So he's pretty damn strong. Oh, I don't need that staff. Get out of here. Get out of here, staff. This is gonna loop, I think. Yeah, it'll just loop back to that checkpoint. Just fine.
Well, that's one down.
I don't know who would be, like, the strongest cartoon character. If you pitted all of Cartoon Network's cartoon characters, and obviously took out the overpowered bullshit that's gonna win automatically, like fucking Ben 10. Ben 10 is not allowed to participate. If Ben 10 is Ben 10, Ben 10's allowed to participate, but none of the fucking Omnitrix, because I feel like he's just gonna win. I wonder who would win in an actual, like, Cartoon Network complete face-off. There's a lot of dogs. Teen Titans Go? Ugh. Why do you say Teen Titans Go? What was that? I get it, but if we're talking stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog, he scales into the actual superpowers realm. Like, Courage the Cowardly... Out of most Cartoon Network characters, Courage the Cowardly Dog is more comparable to, like, actual comic book characters than he is against, like, Cartoon Network characters. Johnny Why Johnny Bravo? He just made sense. He's gonna flex on him. So he's near indestructible with unnatural luck. Alright, you know what, I thought you meant, like, all characters. Yeah, like, all characters. Like, every character on the Cartoon Network roster. Like, they have to fight to the death. Who's coming out on top? Because there are some characters who are just unfortunate. Like, the only exceptions are clearly things like Ben 10. You can't include that because the Omnitrix just makes him... It gives him a massively unfair advantage compared to most other things. I think regular stuff like Dexter would probably not even last the preliminaries, despite being smart. I just don't think he has. Yeah, Teen Titans Go, if they're all actually a team, no, individuals. Everyone's individual, so every member of Teen Titans would have to go ahead and fight on their own.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh, good eye. Let's run that
it's because Go scales stronger than I think regular Teen Titans. Teen Titans is strong, but they're limited by their humanity, versus Teen Titans Go, which is cartoony. And has, like, it's the same, it's the difference between, you know, Blue Eyes White Dragon and Toon Blue Eyes.
Nicely done.
Yeah, they're technically the same thing, but one's a cartoon. Buttercup? Oh, that's a good one. Buttercup does have a solid chance. Buttercup could probably solo the Titans. Buttercup could probably solo Teen Titans. I mean, shit, Bubbles could solo Teen Titans. And I mean, Bubbles is no joke. She's technically stronger than Buttercup. She's very girly and don't like doing that stuff.
Darkness descends.
Oh, what the fuck are you? Hello? Oh. That.
Mist and storm entwined. Ah! The mist.
Hey, cool, I didn't die.
Nice.
Very nice indeed. I definitely thought my ass was grass for half a second. I don't know who Bubbles or Buttercup is. I don't watch Cartoon Network like that. It's Powerpuff Girls. You know.
Yes.
Bubbles, she is the something something. Buttercup, she is the toughest fighter. Blossom, she is the natural leader. Powerpuff saves the day. Fighting. I'm sorry. You're right. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the ingredients to make good girls. But Professor... What was it? What was his name? It wasn't The professor accidentally added a fourth ingredient, Chemical X. Boom! And thus the Powerpuff Girls were born. That?
So it is.
And nothing? Oh, hold on. What's that tier? Oh, leeching. Nope. 69. Out you go. 150. Tier 2, tier 2. Plus regular... That's fixer gear, but I don't think it's good enough. People are past fixer gear at this point. 42. This can go... tier 2, tier 2. Faster recharge and deflection. A decent piece of deflection and E-gear. 172. If it had spirit, I would wear it, but I don't. It don't. Tier 1 reduced attributes. No. Oh, hold on. It's got quality on it. So, take that off. Break down what we've got here. Oh, we're gonna use this on our helmet thing
We need to collect.
that's sitting there. Tier 9, we can put away our tier 8. We're not really using our tier 8s anymore because we're already in tier 9s. Oh, we're ready. We're ready to go ahead and roll the lotto on this piece of equipment and either break it, like, completely or pull it out and have it have a decent chance. This piece of equipment is either broken beyond belief or useful. This can go, these can go in.
Who sent you?
All right, we're gonna roll the dice on this piece of on these two pieces of equipment. It's either gonna turn into something amazing, or I'm just gonna lose a lot of money that I've been sitting on these two things here. Because I think they're both jungle tiaras, so it's either gonna have a lot of ES or not enough ES. We're gonna take the tier 1 energy shield from this, and we're gonna take the tier 1 increased energy shield from this. It's a 1 in 4 chance of it existing in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Ah! That's so exciting! Huh? No, you don't understand! It's a double tier 1 energy shield piece of equipment. This thing is fucking phenomenal. The only way this thing could have been better if it was like if it was a 73 and a 100. This thing is fucking fire! And it's double prefix, no suffix. Fucking... oh my god. Alright. A 1 in 4 chance just gave us a massive piece of equipment. Like, that's fucking phenomenal. It's not even like the greatest base, but that's such a solid base. With double tier 1 energy shields. Ugh! A 1 in 4 chance for it. Item level 69, so it's stuck with mid-tier stats, but Jesus fuck! If this thing had a life roll on it, I couldn't even, like... That's all it would need to make itself, like, a multi-div item. That's so solid. The only problem that I see with this is good piece of equipment, right? 286. But this thing down here, I think, was 281 with its... Oh, that's because it had the double... It had the 113% plus 40. Yeah, so it had another 13. So, the only reason this piece of equipment is slightly better than this piece of equipment up here is because it had 2 rolls. It still has the chance to roll, like, some really fucking solid pieces of stats on it. It still has a chance to, like, get way stronger than it is right now. So I'm just gonna hold the fuck off on my 1 in 4 helmet, not touch it for right now, because this thing was amazing. And yeah, just we're gonna leave it there. It's like, I can't imagine touching this thing right now. I do not have the crafting understanding to properly make this proper 1-1 roll. So that's gonna sit there for a while until we suss some stuff out. This is going to go into my slot down here. I think we may end up using that more than this. It's a solid helmet. But we didn't pay too much for this, so I don't think it's exactly what we need. It's cool. It'll do its thing. But I think this plus the... This is what we want. We don't want you. You're okay. But our better piece of equipment is this one. This is the one we want. So with this and this, I think we're sitting on our real updates. These and these are kind of their carryover. They will work. Not perfect. But this and this are the eventual goals. Yeah. Alright, cool. I just need 121, and I can equip both of these, and it will slot in. Since I don't have to worry... Oh, but the cold resistance. We could still slot in our cold resistance. I know that it would be better to go ahead and put the shield, which I think would take about to 700 something. But until we fix our resistance, this would fix our fire resistance. Does this have fire and cold? Okay, hold on. Let me take both of these off here real quick and see what our actual resistance looks like. That's pretty bad. 23. That's pretty bad. 19. I could equip... Let me see what this would take our resistance to. Currently 40. It would 75 on lightning, so our lightning resistance is over-capped right now. With 121, our 32 fire resistance would take us to 66 fire resistance, but we would still be pretty low. We could put in a 14. I mean, technically, we could use a really low fire. We could put in 10 fire, and that would take us cap. And then we'd have to go ahead and find ways to cap out the ice resistance. I think that would be our problem, is finding better cold resistance. We could probably, if we can find a better lightning resistance... Quality lightning modifiers plus 10%. Oh god. If we could find a better ring, I don't think we'll find a better ring. This is just such a solid ring. This ring on its own is 54. This ring on its own is 60 lightning resistance. This thing covers all of our lightning resistance. I could take off lightning resistance on some other equipment and still have that to work. Hold on, are our skills still functional? All of my skills... Oh, negative 26. Technically, they're not functional, but they are functional. Okay, so we could do it, but we're going to have to fix ice resistance if we do put these on. That's going to be our one problem, is fixing ice resistance. I think we can do it if we give up more physical damage, because I do have a ring. A really solid, like, elemental ring. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's in... It's somewhere. I don't know where the hell I put this ring, but... I'm pretty sure it was a prismatic. Or maybe I sold it for a div or something. I hope not. Alright, sorry, we gotta stop to take a look for some equipment here. This is the part where I have to, like, prepare myself for higher maps. So you're gonna see me, you know, stop doing what I'm doing for a while because I have to check for my next set of upgrades before we get to where we're gonna go. Hello guys joining in. You've come at a bad time. I am doing math. So we're gonna be here for a few more minutes. This is just my tier 1 slot stuff. Where the hell did I put this ring at? I'm hoping I didn't put it for sale.
Have an order?
Maybe I did. Okay, there we go. Chaos. This is another cold resistance ring. It could slot in for... It doesn't have the life, though, that I would really need to replace losing that all resistance ring. When you know she's got a roster, but you're in the starting 5 average, 20 snaps a day, and 1 phone call a night, so it's chill. Listen, I don't be fucking around with that. Man, if I can't lock, there ain't no point. Simple as that. Now, I say this obviously not being the kind of person to do that, but if I have to go... Huh? Yeah, I sure did. But like, if I'm having to go ahead and compete with other dudes, listen, I don't need to worry about it. If she would like my interest, she'll find a way. If she doesn't want it, fine. Don't worry about it. Not worth it to me if I'm not the priority, right? This isn't bad. It might be something I put on for in the meantime, because it kind of fixes my stuff, but it's the lack of spirit that doesn't work for me. I could take this off and then take off the ring. I mean, the ring only gives me 60 lightning, which it's 54. That would take it to 80 something. I'd get plus extra spirit. Not a good ES number. My 172 ain't great to begin with. But do I have... I think I might have sold the ring, which kind of sucks. Or I might have dismantled it. Fuck me if I dismantled that ring. This is all my unique stash, so I don't think it's in there. We'll just highlight all my rings. Maybe I threw it in here somewhere. I doubt it, because this is all my low-level stuff. I agree, I'm a huge believer. If they wanted, they would. Yeah. Especially when it comes to something like that. I mean, I'm not going to compete with other dudes about, like, you know, being the priority. I had a prismatic ring that I think gave, like, plus 30 resistance, and I cannot for the life of me remember where I put this damn thing. If I even still have it. Oh! I know why I don't have it. It's in my ritual. it has been deferred in my ritual. I don't actually own the ring. The ring is just there to be taken at some point. I'm calculating with shit I don't even own right now. Disregard. All right. So these two are here. We'll eventually put these on. I think that ring with a plus 25, we could probably replace this piece right here. We might lose a little bit of max life and damage, but I think it would work. The shield that we would gain, it would be 100 energy shield from the helmet itself, right? I mean, because we still have another percentage to go, which we're going to do that right now. It would be 100 energy shield from the helmet, right? So 37 versus our 46, roughly 100. We're napkin mathing, but that's fine. That's fine. 582. The quality's already there. I could slot in the fire or cold. We'd have to see what the exact number of elemental resistance is on the prismatic ring. I'm pretty sure it's 25 plus, which my numbers go down to 28 on my fire resistance. You know, we don't have to guess. We can just take it off and see what my actual thing is. It would go to 24 on my fire resistance, 43 on my ice resistance. If the ring is plus 25, that would take that to 50. The piece of equipment with 28, 32 would overcap my fire, and then I would have to just worry about the ice, which is currently 43 plus the 25. It would be 68. So we could slot in ice resistance on the helmet, and then put the double increase of shield onto the chest piece, which the numbers are what's the percentage? Body runes, that's not what I need. Robust, no. Where's this damn thing? I always forget where it's at. Iron runes, which should be 18. So 36% increase on 36% increase on 582. Let's do a quick round to 6 for napkin math. 30% would bring it up to 280, so roughly 800. Let's take out some of the percentage, so about 700 something for the energy shield. I was thinking, when I think, I just do stupid shit. When my brain just, like, go burr. Yeah, so the 596, we would be going from 172 to about 772. That's just rough numbers. So a 600 energy shield, and that's not even increasing the other stuff. So we would go 600 energy shield, 12 plus all the numbers, we would probably be about 14 to 1500 energy shield, even with the reduction in 65 life. We would maybe go down to about 1500. So I would effectively double my life, because ES is just better than life overall. My issue would just be the spirit cost. That's what I would have to find a way around. I think I'm at, what, minus 20 something for my spirit cost if I take this off. Let me toggle aura and not touch it. Minus 26. It's funny because it still technically works. It's still technically on right now. If we don't touch it, it perks perfectly, even with the negative spirits. As long as we don't toggle anything, it's still functional. That's the trick. Shh, don't tell anybody. But, alright, cool. Napkin math done. When we hit 80, we'll do our replacement here for right now. It'll fix some of our stuff. We'll get some energy shield. Lose a little bit of life on this. Fix our resistance. And then we'll have to worry about other stuff after that. This should only bring our... I think this will bring our ES probably to about 630, 640. Alright, cool. Now we get back to mapping. Now that I've spent like 20 to 30 minutes looking at my goddamn stats and running rough numbers. Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is 100% why I spend all of my time, many hours in here, Nav. You are totally right about it. A lot of my time is spent doing napkin math. $73 with the irradiated.
Stupid silly!
Alright, figure they would be pretty fast.
You're done!
Two tier 2s and one tier 3. You can just feel when enemies are around the corner on this map. Steaming Springs kind of... The enemies are a little sparse, so it's not a lot of people's favorite map to navigate. But there's usually a lot of hidden enemies, so you can just tell they're coming. A lot of buried bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna be mapping in yellows for a little until I can fix, because I don't want to go into reds and waste my maps when I can't handle getting hit once or twice, which is 100% going to happen when we get to red maps. And I guarantee I won't be hit more, like, once. I will be hit 70 times. Die like instantly because I get stunned because my ES and my health are just not high. So, in the meantime, until we're absolutely ready, we're just gonna stay on our tier 9s, tier 10 maps until we're absolutely ready to move up.
Easy.
Luckily, if something is really crawling up my ass, I could just shoot it once and it pins it immediately. I haven't encountered, like, a low-tier enemy that I think doesn't pin on just a regular shot.
Quick, get after it! That's the one. Put it down. You're a natural at this.
Cavalry boats here too.
Reload!
Yeah, if we can get that cooldown reduction lower too, would be pretty nice. I think pin efficiency and pin duration would both be pretty solid things.
I'm unstoppable!
Another notch on me helmet.
Alright, level 80. That gives us a great piece. Now we just need to go for more ints. I think one more int might take us where we need to go. 123, perfect. So we can hit the 121.
Let's clip them
Actually,
wings!
I don't think any of our stuff has int on it, but I better check. It has int on it. Fuck me. The chess piece has int. I don't know if the other chess piece has int or not. So I'd have to think about that. If it doesn't have int, I'm gonna have to find a way to supplement. Intelligence is going to be our big thing because we're not really in high int nodes, so I have to kind of grind for the intelligence nodes that I want. My character is not meant to be smart, he's meant to be fast.
Another notch on me helmet.
Yeah, it's easy enough. If we had more AoE, I think we would be able to use our crossbow as main damage. It just doesn't have the area of effect to really function that way.
Weak animal!
Or, frankly speaking, the damage. I mean, it's not bad. It is fairly strong. It just needs a little bit of setup is the problem. The setup is very minimal and fast, but when you're talking about, like, running through bosses that are going to kill you in a second, you need every second to count. There's nothing in there. Oh, we haven't taken out everything, have we? Oh, there's an expedition. Which I think will pop checkpoint.
Hello there.
Clear out any of the enemies in the area. Don't want to encounter any of them while we're doing this. Cool. Alright, immune to cold, physical, break, low life, inflict bleeding, contributes to poison. And penetrates runic monsters are duplicated. Alright, let's start. Oh, can we not reach it? Son of a bitch. I guess we gotta start on the far end. Which we can't reach that either. I guess we're choices, you know?
Seems
Start
risky.
here. Grab what we can from this. Attacks that inflict bleeding. We'll get some chest out of it, I think.
I hope you know what you're doing.
We'll grab this, and then we'll grab these.
Ready?
Not perfect, but it'll work. I mean, I'd prefer the extra XP right now to
Cover your ears.
extra runic monsters. Cool, it would be nice, but, you know, we want to get as much XP as we can at the moment, because we're not capped out, so...
We'll work with explosives more often.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Alright, a lot of order artifacts, so that's fine. I'm good
deal.
with that.
Watch out for spiders.
We have all of 5 monsters, so it's worth just warping to the boss. How many times am I gonna see this Serpent Queen as a boss? Like, this is at least the 5th map that I've seen her on. Do we get XP for it? No. I was hoping, but we ain't that lucky. Alright. Take a couple moments to check through stuff. 42, 1 to garbage. 39, 167 is tier garbage, is what it is. 114. Tier 4. Garbage. Garbage 19? Yeah, it's garbage. 65 plus the garbage. 25. Cold and Chaos, it may not be strong. Tier 3, nope. Garbage. Plus 12 elements. Parried enemies take more spell damage instead of more attack. Increased parry debuff duration. Interesting. Never used it. We'll throw it into the bin. Will one day look at all these jewels. I'll probably do that on my off time so you guys don't have to sit there watching me roll through jewels all day. Oh, hello. Mansion in the Mist. I don't think I've actually done a lot of the unique maps. We're going to take this out and see what other tablets we have for now. Use a tablet that's not as useful as increased quantity. I guess I have better quantity. Yeah, let's take this. Additional strongholds. I don't need to worry so much about the drops. As long as it still drops 1, I'm fine with that. And I believe somebody said that until you get your Citadel dropped out, like, there's no real point in worrying about your,
Reloading!
about your tablets, because if you don't have your thing done, you're not going to be getting rare tablets.
Undead wretch! One down. Who's next? Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
Man gets hit once, and he's like, I'm getting swarmed under.
Time to bust this thing open.
I guess Ice Shot wouldn't be bad for the crossbow. It builds up the ammunition, and I feel like the ammunition buildup would be pretty quick. And I'm wondering if multiple projectiles or Nova projectiles, since it's going to lock on anyway, would be really good. I've never run it. I'm seriously considering, like, running multiple tacticians this thing and just switching the equipment from one tactician to the next just to test out the multiple styles of builds. Because, yeah, I could just undo my points to make one, but I don't want to kill my build if it's not functional. Just to have to redo it again.
Reload! That's one down.
We'll use this right now on my skills. We'll put this into banner. I don't know what the the resonance is for each type, so I'll have to look up what Trinity's resonance is.
Should have stayed dead.
Because if the resonance cap for any one thing is like only 30 or 50, then it's okay. Because currently, it's 21,000. So it could be much stronger, I think.
One down. Who's next?
Yeah, and until we start getting more Abyss tablets, it won't make much sense to think about farming Abyss. Oh, is this my final one? Are we gonna go into this thing? I think it is. Yep, it's about to roll up. Well, I guess we're going into the ruins. Not what I really wanted to do right now, but sure. All right. Do we pull this out and possibly corrupt it? I'm thinking about all the stuff we could actually pull out that might be useful. We'll unstash this because if we can get good quantity or good quality on it and just take it to 20, like 286, a double tier one, it's not bad. Not bad. Then take it to 20, slap some more stuff onto it. Where is our other crossbow that we want to do stuff with? Not this one, but... Is this one better already? Yeah, this one's already better. So we'll take this in there as well. And any of these pieces that we want to mess around with. 270. 9. Maybe we want to mess with one of these? No. I wouldn't want to goof them, so... If we can find something with an exalted thing to use it, I'd be happy with that. We'll have to go ahead and fix our intelligence because currently we're only at 120 something plus 123 plus the 17 that I'm getting from my actual piece of equipment. So it's only like 106, something like that. Yeah, 106. All right, that's where we're going in with right now. All right, I didn't lose everything, so that's perfectly fine. The corruption chamber, I couldn't give a rat's ass about. If it goes in, cool. If not, also cool. I have 2 dynamos. Would it upgrade anything? This would only upgrade this chamber of iron. Okay, let's put this here. Put this path house here. Depot, can we... This is already a tier 3. This would be a tier 2. Ah! This turns into a tier 3. Perfect. Workshop. We'll put the... Alright, sorry, just mapping here, seeing what would go where and what's the best thing to put in. Corruption Chamber, I don't really care for, but, you know, cool, I guess. And then a Flesh Surgeon. We don't want to finish this just yet, just because we have a whole bunch of shit here. Yeah, let's lock that in there. Cool. Run it, son. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 3s. So we could be actually looking at some pretty decent stuff in here.
Guess they redecorated.
Okay, we're good then. Alright.
Make a wish! Stupid zealot! One down. Who's next?
We're gonna not aggro the actual Spy Master until we're ready to deal with it. So we're gonna do our best to avoid aggroing the Spy Master. Alright, I think we're good.
Perhaps you will.
It's about as far as we're gonna get. Oh, are they spawning shit? That's not good. Alright, cool. Room done. I was scared everything would just turn to shit. Alright, we'll leave stuff on the ground until we're done and ready to see what's going to be good enough to pick up and what not.
These guys don't let up. One down. Who's next?
I'm struggling here. Crimson Amulet. I'll pick it up because it's not really doing anything right now. Jesus Christ. Lock in place, my dude. It's armor, though.
Stupid zealot!
Okay, let me... all the time I'm trying to, like, glitch it in when I can just grab it. Alright, regular Regal Shard.
You're done! One down. Who's next?
We might be able to get a level on it. No, we won't get a level. We'll get probably 3/4 of the way if I don't have any trouble with some of the other random places we're gonna go to.
Avert your eyes!
It's just a tier 2 bow. It's another golden forge.
To soil her glory! Divide! Her legacy remains. Scorn.
Alright, this, yeah, we can finally slot. We'll slot this in. Actually, you know what? Let's slot these in. Because this will probably be, if we can get Spirit on it, it'd be good to update. But we'll start with this thing. Because it'd be much easier to just blacksmith it, piece it. Since it's almost there. We'll move this in the corner. I will always pick up a Jungle Tiara just because we never know if it's going to be good. A Withered Wand is small, so we can grab it. It won't take up much space.
Reload!
I still don't know what the hell this room does. It does something. But I don't fucking know what. Oh, did I not grab the starting checkpoint? How dumb of me. Ugh. Golden Forges. I'm gonna hate this. I hate going into Golden Forges. Always such a pain in the ass.
All in a day's work.
Well, luckily, I think we can get rid of most of the dudes before we start this fight. So it should reduce some of our big resistance here. Because I always hate having to deal with two big dudes at once. Yeah, this bitch EP. That's what he said.
Molten death. Rage of the Queen. Degenerate. Eviscerate.
Ugh, God. Fighting these dudes turns into such a fucking lag festival because of the way I have to fight. And it just, like, it's so crazy how it just instantly disappears. It's perfectly fine until then. It's not worth accidentally corrupting it. What is that? I don't like it.
That's one monster of a machine.
Oh, fuck. Is this gonna be a... It is a boss. Alright. Alright, cool. Let me wait till all of these are out. Golem works.
Another medallion.
Tier 2, Tier 3. We'll talk to Doriani here because I'm sure he has some shit to say.
These are my inventions. These are my mechanisms, my creations. Shippokado must have had spies amongst my workshops. Perhaps that is why my triumph failed to defeat you. They must have sabotaged it. Yes.
In retrospect, it's the only thing that makes sense. I see.
Yeah, I barely had you. If I hadn't been sabotaged, I'd have been cooked for sure.
Do not mock me.
What? I'm trying to be polite.
And I appreciate it.
It cracks me up. Alright, Doriani, can you... No, you can't. Alright, let me head back to my thing. We'll get stuff identified, drop shit we don't need, and head back, because his tier 2s and stuff are pretty good.
Yes?
Drop all of our currency because we have a ton of it. We'll use this. It might be worth... I mean, it's only got the 18, so it could be 300 something, so it might be worth putting another iron into it. Alright, let's see what we drop and what we...
Hello there.
What we sell and what we keep. This gets sold. 1643 sold. +2 spell is... Oh, it's a wand, so... Tier 5/5. Sell it. Not really worth holding on to, even for its slot. Tier 1 for ES and fire 2 attacks on 2. 64 versus our 113, which currently has int, cold, and lightning. No. Fortunately, that random piece is just better in general. 30 ES, I would probably go about to 130. Plus the resistance, not worth that. This has stuff. This is a level 76, so we keep that.
Bye.
Like this will go here. This will be to break down later, so we'll just put this here for now. This, and this are all good to update. Heralds deal 22% increased damage. That would be fucking solid if it were good. We'll put that away. Alright, back in we go.
Guess they redecorated.
Another chamber of iron. Fuck, that means we'll have to fight it regularly.
Here it comes!
Oh, I knew it was coming! I knew it! That's why I dodged! I was just a little too early. Fuck. I could feel it! I hate going into these rooms. Every time I go into these damn chambers, I end up dying. Every freaking time. I think we can kill it. Yeah, we can kill it.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Unset, we'll take the unset. Okay, so this is augments. Yeah, we'll augment this. Saves us a slot. We go up.
Stupid Sally!
Crimson Hall, that's going to be a corruption chamber. We don't really care much for the corruption chamber. It doesn't do much for us right now. Maybe later, but at the moment, pretty useless. Because I'm not really corrupting anything. I don't have stuff to lotto into right now. Is there... Oh, because door technically doesn't exist. It's there, but not really. Pristine Exalt Workbench. Augments a rare with new modifiers. I don't know if... Let me see if what pristines count as, because if they count as higher... Pristine... Exalted... Workbench... What Exalt here does it use? Newbie here, about exalting, that doesn't help. Crafting, reforging benches. This is what's it called again? Hot Series Temple. I don't know what tier they slam at, so I don't want to... A pristine exalted workbench in Atziri's Temple uses a tier 3, allows for significant upgrades and modifications. If it's a tier 3, it's worth putting this into. It's worth putting the helmet and hoping for the best. $36 mana. That's prefix. Fuck, man. That does not look like a tier 3 to me, but alright. Hold on one second. Exclusives, Royal Chambers, Tablets, Unique, Auguries, Synth Flesh, Barracks, Smithies. I'm looking for a workbench specifically. Sorry guys, give me just a moment. I hope I didn't ruin this. I mean, it's not bad right now. If I could have somehow managed to get a thing onto it, I probably should have just done this to get my chess piece ready. But it's fine. It's not ruined, it's just not great. Because if I can lock in...
Eat this!
If I can fracture the 2 tier 1s, we can do all kinds of cool stuff.
Now, isn't this curious? A horde of soul cores, just piled up and forgotten.
Finders keepers.
Good luck.
Oh, that's what it means. Increased attack damage against... 50% increased attack damage against rare and uniques. That's pretty solid. I see what it means about the runes now. That makes a lot of sense. Now I see that it's an actual powerful piece to pick and not just bullshit. I actually, if there were a way to increase the number of charges I was gaining per... Maybe there is. I'd have to check the tree, but... I don't know if there's ways to increase the number of charges that I'm gaining from,
Another noche meal.
From each of these interactions with the temple. I assume not, because it doesn't look like it that has that kind of interaction. We'll do the Surgeon's Ward, go far right.
Now!
This should go to a dead end. Perfect. Yep, that's what I want as a dead end. Sure, grab those. Grab that. I really just wanted to get this map done and over with, but... It's not how these things work. It's half. You can't just play the game. You gotta play the game and then prepare to play a sub-game in the middle of whatever game you're currently playing at the time.
Simple enough.
Oh, Workshop and Golden Forge. Hey, there's a checkpoint in here. That is phenomenal. We'll finish out that Dynamo first. Pristine Regal. I don't think they run at a tier 3 like it says it does.
Stupid Sally!
Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Hello? Random golem that I was not expecting to deal with.
Here it comes!
Jesus Christ. All of that lag. Yeah, that was a random thing. Tier 12 map out of that, though. That's not bad. Another fucking forge. Another fuck-ass forge.
Well, that's one down.
Pizza Epic Opala! Cut down. Rage of the Queen, molten death. Behold, her fortune, molten death.
Reload.
Decimate. Rage of the Queen. Molten death. Behold, her fortune. Molten death. Molten glory. Decimate. Molten death.
Yeah. Luckily, I can kill it by usually just fucking lagging my ass off.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
Increases medallion capacity. That's super useful. I may have to use that as soon as I can. Increase pin buildup and pin duration. These could easily... I need to find intelligence. Anything that actually says intelligence. We'll take off pin because I know where those are, and we'll take off extra because I know where those are. Plus int, mana recovery. I don't want to waste 2 levels for it because I could just get 2 attribute points. Get what I need. Is there anything? Oh, there's int here. Int, and then I think I could take off maybe that +3 for int. Oh, we could go for this and then I don't know, there's no real good place to go. Yeah, there's no really good place to go. So I think for now we'll just go with what we were doing, which is the pin build up. We'll figure out the int bullshit later.
Eat this! Freak!
Alright, so that's all done. We had a forge in here, didn't we? Is it a corruption forge? Because I don't know if I want to touch a corruption forge right now. It is. Fuck it. Let's do it. The worst that can happen is it just explodes. Oh, there was a checkpoint in here. We'll use that to warp up. I'm glad that I did such heavy investments into, how many rooms? We have just the dynamo room left. Such heavy investments into getting this, this duration down. We should probably go for that cooldown duration, maybe take off that pin buildup for cooldown duration, so we can have more of these things. Probably will serve me better. Alright, temple complete. Phenomenal. I'm only at level 81, so I don't really have to start making hard things or hell respecs. Up to capacity, up to 6. We'll use that. So now I get 4. Perfectly fine doing this. These, I wish I could move these paths elsewhere. These two will disappear because they're done. And then this one will just chill until, so if we don't have enough to get there, we'll just finish out the chamber. I mean, these are all cool, dandy, awesome, but put these away. See if these are any good. Sell what's not. 28 tier 3 lightning resistance. Goodbye. Reduced durations. We'll put that in the unique slot. Not great, but it has the. It's got tier 1. I could sell it. Tier 1 mana. I could sell that. Buy. Tier 1 reduced attribute, which we don't care about, but rarity could sell. Tier 1 increased ES. And Tier 1 reduced requirements. I don't think anything will crack that anywhere near close, but that ES could probably sell pretty well.
Bye.
Alright, we'll put those in the sell box. Slot this away. Sell. Sell, but maybe experiment with, because it is that tier 1 and it would only have a 24% chance. I don't... A Kasama, I think, is stronger. It also could roll just better in general. I'd have to see, but... Because if I can roll that, and we don't have to worry about fire at all, then... What is it? 2 and 3? It's a 2-3. Yeah. Possible. Alright, we'll put this back for working on for later. Because it's still functional. This will be in here for working on for later. And you are for attempting to corrupt the shit and get it to 30.
Speak.
And we'll put this into the box. I think it's funny that we're just in the middle of a random map just trying to do stuff.
Here it comes!
This wasn't even my plan. I wanted to be done with this map. I really need to be faster because I'm not mapping fast enough. I think I need to go for that increased movement speed on kill. I'm by a whole bunch of really good nodes. I just don't know which nodes are going to be best for me currently or best for future me. Because I'm thinking I might take some of that attack speed off. Because, yeah, it's cool being able to attack faster, and I think it helps out pretty nice. But we could go for better nodes in general. Oh shit, did I not explode up there? Did I completely forget to go ahead and do the mechanic? Jesus Christ. This is what happens. This is why I hate the Vol Ruins. Because I get fucking completely... What's this? Sork starts at 92. Sidetracked and then forget to do basic stuff. Alright, Fizz, Lunix, Leeches, we'll just start from here. We can crack both of these. We can actually do... I think we could do it this way. 1, 2, 3... We'll do it this way. As long as they are not immune to fire damage, we're fine.
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
Oh, son of a bitch. Can I not reach that? Okay, I'll have to go this way first. Ooh, I can't reach it even if I wanted to. That's gonna be rough. Maybe I can. I just need to... Alright, cool. Yeah, we can reach it. Just had to be a little bit more specific in my placement.
Are you sure about that one? Seems risky.
Oh, and we still have another placement? Cool.
That's it then.
Let her rip. Beyblade time.
Here it comes!
I can handle it, I just can't fucking see a goddamn thing. That's the problem with it. No problem dealing with it. Zero ability to see what the hell I'm actually dealing with. We'll always grab the Vile Robes, because they can pop out decent.
to the grave!
Alright, cool. Just another tier 9. Alright. Let me see what my stuff is without my resonance. So yeah, just 20,000. So I could get higher. A lot higher, I think. Alright, I think that is about good. For those of you who are still around, thanks for popping in. We'll probably be back again maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. It's Christmas. Creamus. Cream-miss. There we go. But yeah. If you like what you see, you know, like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit those notification bells. We'll probably be back again here soon. Yeah, but truly, I'm really enjoying this. Anyway, for those of you guys who don't know, I am probably going to be trying League in a year. Probably. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll see. I have to really see if my PC can handle it. If not, we'll do one day of test, see how it works, and move on. Anyway, you guys stay cool, you guys stay safe, most importantly, stay golden until I see you all again. Have a great night.